Mahabal small company goes and now becomes a bigger company of JK Lakshmi. Is when you are giving it to a group big company, they are investing. Obviously, they have a lot of money. Earlier, Mahabal did not have money, but JK Lakshmi has a lot of money. It will be given from 2010. No, it is, I think, the brainchild of this particular officer. Which one? The revenue officer. He doesn't know how to count. That from 2024, if we have 30 years, it will be 2054. So it is very difficult to count. So let us count from 2010. 30 years is 2040. Term of the lease is 30 years
Yes, that
from
was the question.
2010
Yes,
to
yes.
2040.
Yeah, we were told that is, the company was told that is the format. in
No,
which they
it can't be. And it was signed in 2024.
Yes.
How is
Let's
it possible? No, Mr. Aramdas, I think high time they cannot be so primitive enough. The NC Hills cannot be primitive enough to put lease deeds like this. The lease deeds have to be proper. You say that this is under what provision of law you are doing it? That you will be dating it from 2010? Tell me. Give me a good. Yes, what has happened?
Lordship, may it please, Lordship. Another group of villages, they have filed a new petition, Lordship, with regard to the same land, Lordship, with full pleadings and
Who?
from the same village, Lordship, and then the adjacent village also. Actually, now there are 5 villages. From there, the petitioners are there, and then they have been affected by this Mahabal cement plant land allotment also, and there is a connected mine also, Lordship, mining lease, which has been which was auctioned to the Mahabal's parent company, my lord, the JK Lakshmi Cement. So
That is another aspect.
and that is another
Auctioning would come within the ambit of the mines and minerals regulations.
Yes, Lord.
As well as the rules framed therein under.
Yes, yes.
It is another
That
aspect.
option, yes, Lordship. But with regard to the land, Lordship, because there also there's been no land acquisition or no determination of a rights, Lordship.
Those petitions are not here.
Not here, Lordship. That other petition is going to be listed on 17th, Lordship.
That petition they challenged it.
Yes,
Heard from your lordship last time whether they challenged the lease deed. So in that petition, we just received notice, the company has. So it's a different set of petitioners.
that is
And they challenged the lease deed, they challenged the mining option,
allotment orders.
whole bunch of things.
Yes, Lordship.
Whether lot, it's a different set of.
But this
petitioners.
is different from that, na?
Yes, Lordship. This is a different.
The-
Here, your case is simple.
Yes,
So look here, we are the owners of this land,
Yes, Lordship.
and these lands have been allotted to them. Or for that, forget about Mahabal. We are not concerned. Even if we don't consider, the state has appropriated the land
Yes, Lordship.
without making payment of compensation. That's it,
Yes, Lordship.
isn't it?
Yes, Lordship.
Their stand, which was taken by filing an affidavit and more particularly bringing the geotech thing,
It was not geotech.
is
Lordship.
on the basis of that. Look here, there are villages far away from the area which has been allocated to the petitioner in WBC number 337/2025. Then I put the question to them by way of an order, and as to how there can be a geotech location, taking into account that there is no map prepared. There has to be an original map.
Yes.
Sketch has to be there.
Yes, Lord.
To make a scientific or having a geotech location or anything, that whether your village is how it is to be there. It
boundary,
has to be on the basis of some markings.
Yes,
How it is there. It may be there is one document which is there with you, and they say they don't have the document for the other village.
Yes, Lordship. Yes, one village was verified, Lordship.
The village which is 5 kilometers, there is a document. The village which is closer is taking the problem, 500 meters. But they have.
So are you in occupation of the land? No.
We are in occupation of the land, Lordship. We are still farming on it, though they have demarcated it. But since we don't have any other, we don't have. Yes, Lordship.
Land has been allotted to us or not. We have done 90% of demarcation. That 90% demarcation, we have not displaced it. The 10% is what we have not yet, the council has not yet demarcated. I don't know what the status there is. We are just
And in the meantime, you have made the fencing.
for 90%. And for the 90%, nobody has been displaced, is my instruction. And you said so.
Lordship,
Just one more thing, something that Mahabal has to apprise your Lordship. I'm item 6 petitioner. Mahabal is the company to whom the land was 3,000 vika was allotted. There has been a change, development. What had happened is the mining lease, the letter of intent has gone to my parent company, JK Lakshmi Cement. So to bring in harmony, now the lease also has been transferred to JK Lakshmi Cement. So which is why in the course of, I'm also awaiting complete instructions. In the course of the next few days, we'll file an application to amend the course title and the registration, because Mahabal now no longer is the person who holds who's been granted the lease. It's my parent company.
So the lease has changed.
The lease transfer in line with whoever has got the LOI. There have been
So that means as of now, you don't have your locus.
Does not have. Yes, Your Lordship. Petitioners do not have, have not been granted. That has been changed.
So you don't have a case today.
Which is why I'm saying that Lordship.
You have to file a separate petition. It's a different company. Parent, mother, father company would have no business. No, not possible. It is a different case, cause of action. This is a different cause of action. Your right springs only now. You have got a lease now. You want to protect that lease by way of filing a writ petition. It is well and fine. You can do so. But if you don't hold the lease, there is no allotment in your favor as of now. Nothing remains.
Transfer or proposal of, I'm also awaiting the confirmation. I think there has been a transfer.
What have you done?
Lordship, regarding this, today morning only I came to know from my learned senior Lordship. I am also not aware about this fact, Lordship, because in 467-2025, in that case we have filed, as per your Lordship order, we have filed the additional affidavit where we have said that.
How did you find out?
Lordship,
How did you find out that a nearer village is not encroaching upon your allotment?
yes, Lordship.
How?
Lordship, that we have already stated in page 116, Lordship,
How?
that sketch map was prepared on the basis of GPS coordinate and recorded.
Understood. My question is GPS coordinates. How do they come in?
As
How
per,
do the GPS coordinates come in?
as per my learned friend was supposed to file reply to this.
What about them? You will ask me. My question is, how did you find out the GPS coordinates? Problem lies there. You see, you have to understand. Have you read my forest judgment?
Yes, Lordship.
You read it. Did you see how the scientifically the forest boundaries have been delineated? How do you do it? First, you have an original map. Then you take a drone, put a picture from there, and then put the picture and superimpose on this original map. And then you can find out that how it is. And thereupon, you have to use the rover facilities to find out exactly which are the boundaries of this land.
Yeah.
You have not done that. Merely by saying that you have GPS coordinate. That is why I asked you, how can you have a GPS coordinate? That this coordinated land there is this or this.
Because drone survey was done as per my information.
How is it possible without the original boundary? There has to be a boundary, no? It has to be superimposed on that original boundary map. Not possible.
In this matter, Lordship, we are being leading by Advocate General, Lordship. So he will apprise your Lordship about the same, Lordship. I will definitely inform him about this one, Lordship, the query which your Lordship had raised, Lordship.
Now you are not disturbed.
Lordship, actually we were disturbed.
Protection.
No. You.
It is.
Lordship, right now we don't exactly have the land, Lordship, but we are still farming on the land because it is only bamboo boundary, Lordship, and we don't have any other land to farm also.
No, my question is, you don't have the land.
Yes, Lordship.
How? Why? On the other hand, you are saying that you are farming. How is it possible? Both things?
Lordship, they have demarcated with bamboo, Lordship. So the villagers, they are just crossing over and they're planting, they're doing their farming there, Lordship, because they have no other option, Lordship.
Instructions are,
No, first, you don't have Lucas today.
Yes,
Yeah.
Lordship. They are entering the land to do their farming, Lordship.
So that means you have been displaced.
We have been displaced.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, what is your document of title?
Lordship, our title, we don't have title documents, Lordship, because we are paying only hoe tax, Lordship. That is in lieu of land revenue, Lordship.
Okay. Now, how do you demarcate your land?
Lordship, according to the code, Lordship, there is an act of the North Kachar Hills District Constitution of Village Reserve, Act 1976. Then section 7, it defines what is a village, Lordship. It says a village means a revenue village having a distinct village boundary recorded in the boundary register maintained by the Land and Revenue Department of the District Council. So they are
So for
supposed
one village there is.
Yes, Lordship.
What about the other?
We don't have it, Lordship.
You
The
don't.
council is supposed to have it.
Council doesn't have it. Then how to do it?
Lordship, Lordship had indicated that it should be according to the through a proper GPS survey, Lordship.
Anyways, one thing. If these people are in possession, they may not have a right over the land. But don't you think that they should be given some compensation on account of their use of the land being they come within the ambit of person interested? Why you're not giving some
Lordship,
compensation?
there was a notification
Lordship,
which was filed earlier.
Entire Demarcation district is a non-cadastral land, Lordship.
Understood, but these people are there in possession. If they are in possession,
Yes.
don't you think that there should have been an exercise being carried out to that effect? That these people are there in possession? Merely remaining in possession also gives some right?
Yes,
In
Lordship.
on many, we could see in many land acquisition matters, the land has been, even in government land, Zirat is paid.
Yes, Lordship.
See, the thing is, if these people are being affected, whoever it is affected, I think the government is allocating it to a big company. Now, Madam's Mahabal small company goes and now becomes a bigger company of JK Lakshmi. So JK Lakshmi comes in. It's good. There will be more, all these things will be there. A lot of, it's a big company. It's good for a state. But my question is out here is when you are giving it to a group, big company, they are investing. Obviously, they have a lot of money. Earlier, Mahabal did not have money, but JK Lakshmi has a lot of money. Why are you not taking some money from them and paying them?
Lordship,
yeah, sorry. Begs the question. They have not been able to establish possession. That is the prayer is that.
Lordship.
The prayer is clarify whether a land is allotted.
petitioner has
We
earlier.
do one thing. We pass a status quo order not to touch anything on these lands. Then obviously they can prove it. You want that?
Lordship, earlier.
No, you tell
Lord-
us. You
Lordship.
want that? We can very well pass an order of status quo to that effect, not to disturb anybody's possession, which should not be in interest. You see, at the end of the day, they are tribal peoples. So when they are there, they are the persons who are original. You cannot say that they are outsiders.
No.
Whatever may be, they are there somewhere. They are carrying out their cultivation. You have to pay something. The state has enough resources and get the resource. And who you are going to pay to him?
Lordship,
This JK Lakshmi now.
the petitioners had earlier filed a case where their land were being means taken by the council. That decision has been cancelled. Now the council has allotted the land to the cement company from the 6,000 bighas of land which was earlier allotted to the industrial state, Lordship. That we have already stated.
Understood.
From
But
their
these
3,000 bighas.
6,000 bighas, I know it,
Yes, Lordship.
are government lands. Let us assume that these are all NC Hills Autonomous Council's land. There's no quarrel. Let us assume that this is a part of that 6,000 bighas. Taking into account that they are in occupation, why you are not making some payment as regards the possession and then clear it up? Why I am saying so makes no sense. They are having a big industrial company, 6,000, how much? 3,000.
3,000 bighas.
So 3,000 bighas have been given to them out of the 6,000.
6,000 bighas.
So you have a particularly allocated area. Now, tell me, you say that it is a 6,000 bigger land which was with you.
Yes, Lordship.
So it must have been demarcated.
It must have been. It must have been.
How are you saying that it is a part of 6,000?
Because we have already filed in our affidavit, Lordship. We have.
Understood. So have you demarcated the 6,000? If it is 6,000, it must be including in many villages. As per section 7, which are the villages it encompasses?
That I have to ask, Lordship, because I am also not aware whether that land was demarcated or not, Lordship.
So therefore, if you are saying this out of 6,000, this 3,000 has been given, give it. There's no quarrel. You have been in all over the state of Assam, lands are being given out there by or taking lands by this Assam Mala scheme, whatever the PWD wants, they are taking over the lands. My question therefore is, first of all, if they are there, they are person interested, they have been cultivating out there, why you are not? Are there any cultivation?
Yes,
What cultivation are there?
rice, Lordship, rice mostly.
See?
Dhuketi,
Rice cultivation is there.
sesame seeds.
And you can
rice.
find out, I think that scientific technology you have or no? NC Hills, you have. Very good.
Because, Lordship, in page 62, that annexer 11, Lordship, I am just pointing out to your Lordship, that we have already allotted the land in the year 1998 to this additional director, industry and commerce.
Very good. So you have the boundaries of that land, na?
It must have.
No, what land you have allotted? Is there any boundaries? Are there not? How do you identify these 6,000?
This is all along Lanka Garampani Road in between 26 kilo to 29 kilo. That is some kilo, something.
What?
Don't know.
This is the land. No demarcation.
Because here demarcation is not stated, Lordship. At that time,
What is that kilo? From 26 kilometer to 23.
29 kilo. No, no.
It's kilometer, na? It is the mileage. You see, that is the milestones.
Yes.
So from this milestone to that milestone,
Is being
this is the entire area you
Yes,
have
yes.
given.
allotted to the additional director, the then additional director, industry and commerce, Lordship. From that 6,000 bighas, now 3,000 bighas were being allotted to that.
So are you giving them on a lease?
Yes, Lordship.
Do you have boundaries there? Or that is also not there? Huh, madam? That is also not there. Page?
187. Hope the petition is correct.
Your petition? No. The other one.
In the item 5.
467, Lordship.
Page 187.
187 is the that is giving us the current piece, and the next page is the annexure 12. Lordship has another page, right?
187 is to the director Mahabal Cement with reference to the above, measuring 2,000 bighas situated all along Gorompani Road in between 26 to 29 Umrangso, which are earlier allotted for the industrial estate so-and-so, is hereby allotted to you for setting up the cement at the moment. So here 2,000 has been given.
Yes. And
Then-
then and Lordship will see the next page, which is the lease.
Now, where's the lease deed?
That's what, next page, 188.
So this is Patta. Here you have a Patta.
Yes, that is what, schedule and boundary is,
Patta 340. Unsurvey, village unsurvey Umrangso. Organa Haflong. District Dimahaso. Area content 2,000. North Council Khasland, Council Khasland, Council Khasland. So there is no other land.
Lordship will see the period in the lease deed, Lordship. It starts in 2010, Lordship. That is the first clause.
No, that is 2010. In every list that we used to write 2010. That is not in every, that 2010 is being, I don't know how it's,
last,
it will start from the day.
last till 2000.
Commencing from 2010 to 2040.
So 40 is when it gets done, and we have that much time. So we got it in 2024, so we have to 24 to.
And this particular company did not come into existence in 2010. Obviously, it is apparent. It is not. You did not come into existence. Lease it on the face of it is bad.
This is the format that council.
How can it be?
Lordship,
If you are giving it for 30 years, it has to be from some particular year.
No, this is the format which,
Yes.
if today also, if they were being granted the lease, that the lease will start from 2010 only. It's
The
written,
date is 15/10/24, Your Lordship, for whatever it's worth.
No. See, the term of the lease is 30 years
Yes, that
from
was the question.
2010
Yes,
to
yes.
2040.
Yeah, we were told that is, the company was told that is the format. in
No,
which they
it can't be. And it was signed in 2024.
Yes.
How is
Let's
it possible? No, Mr. RM does. I think high time. They cannot be so primitive enough. The NC Hills cannot be primitive enough to put lease deeds like this. The lease deeds have to be proper. You say that this is under what provision of law you are doing it? That you will be dating it from 2010? Tell me. Give me a good reason. How is it possible? A company comes into existence in 2020 or whatever maybe, you agreement signed in the year 2024 and you say that it is in 2010. Then don't you think that the entire basis or the edifice of the lease deed gets shaken because of your what you are thinking? And what is the basis from that 2010? I don't think the NC Hills have any law to that effect that it will be given from 2010. No. It is, I think, the brainchild of this particular officer. Which one? The revenue officer. He doesn't know how to count. That from 2024, if we have 30 years, it will be 2054. So it is very difficult to count. So let us count from 2010. 30 years is 2040. It appears so. There cannot be any other justification. And in the 21st century, even the kings who were the kings would not have done this mistake on the basis of which now you are following it. You don't get an immunity, or you cannot act in such impunity to do all these things. It cannot be. Did it ever heard of 2010? It should have been 2024 to 2054. Then, or is it difficult to count for this officer? Something must be there.
because
Then provide your good advice and your calculation.
regarding this,
That in Gauhati, the Standing Council can very well calculate from 2024 to 2054, 30 years. Here, Mr. Das, whenever a company, you want that company to come for industrialization, does it show properly for a company of a magnitude of JK Lakshmi or therefore you have this smaller company coming, Mahabal Cement. A company of Mahabal, JK Lakshmi or Lafarge and all these things, where you are rich in limestone.
Yes.
That is the reason why they are doing it. You are rich in limestone. And therefore you are having this mining and all these. So if you are doing it to that effect, does it look nice? Because this is a company, how are you going to show it in the balance sheets? That look here, they only understand from 2010. Isn't it, madam?
Yes. That was the question.
Huh?
Even the company instruction. don't know.
You also must be feeling ashamed being from Assam that this is the state of affairs which is happening. I think the new lease is properly done. I hope so. Don't do this. And whatever it is there, find it out. If they are person interested, pay something. And madam, you also should advise your client, do something to talk it out and finish it up so that we can close this type of litigation. Because this is not in the aid. People would not invest in Assam if these type of litigations carry on.
Absolutely, Your Lordship.
yes.
So therefore, if a bigger company or anybody has to come, there cannot be a thing that obviously there has to be a sustainable development. There's no quarrel. when they develop out there, they have to also do it within the strict purviews of this particular, and maintain the proper AQI. Because of that, they come hail from Rajasthan. You are from Rajasthan? JK Lakshmi is from Rajasthan.
Singhani.
No. They are, Calcutta is Mahabal. JK Lakshmi is from Rajasthan and all.
Udaipur, you're right, yeah.
Yeah, so it merely because they are in Rajasthan where the AQI is higher doesn't mean that in NC Hills they will have something to that effect. Isn't it? Take care of those instead of having this 2010 to 2040. And I'm not going to enclose the other one. Other petition is different. That is not to do. If it comes before me, it's a different aspect of the matter. I'm not going to take those matters. But the only thing out here is you bring in if your new lease deed has come in, but if you are doing a new lease deed, do it properly. Don't go on the basis that we can't calculate from more than 30 years from anything else.
I agree more. But Lordship, it's in there.
Huh?
We have to decide. It has to come from the council.
No, because again, the problem which will happen is this. The mining lease which is being granted has to be given in terms with the Mines and Minerals Development Act. Read with the rules which provide the limestone mines, how it is to be given. Rule 7. Because these are other than atomic energy. Now there, you have the mining plan. Mining plan has to be approved and all these things have to be approved. Now, if you put a date of 2010 and finish it off, then how can they get a proper mining lease? You'll have a problem in getting a mining plan. Think better. Or was this only a test to see how much opposition we get?
Lordship, there are more issues that there, Lordship.
Anyways, chalo. So what orders are required to be passed? Your affidavit is, you find out as to whether your village is which village?
This is the Nobody
So
Longkukro
long
village.
train.
Mm.
Now they put, and what is your NC Hills half long? Now we see a particular dark number here.
Yeah, that be.
A patta number 340. Now, how are you having this patta number? Because another thing, you see, unlike the rest parts of Assam, 6 scheduled areas, the ownership of the land is the people. Isn't it?
Lordship.
I think the
Yes,
same
tribal
laws
land.
like Nagaland, Meghalaya, and all these things
Yes,
will apply.
Yes, Lordship.
The state doesn't have the ownership of the land.
Council.
So you have a land. Let us not further intricate or go deep into this, which may land into more troubles. So better off do something properly. Okay, when do we have it? And when you are withdrawing this petition? We withdraw this petition and file another one if it is necessary. But you can't amend this because you come into existence now, isn't it? This matter again on. You want it?
Do you want to?
As per your law.
Well,
Any date, Lordship.
any day. Hello. Let this matter be listed on 17th of August 2026. In the meantime, you are supposed to file a reply.
No, Lordship. No,
You are not going to.
no, I will not file.
In the meantime,
No.
Yeah.
the respondents in the North Kachar Hills, no?
Yes, Lordship.
North Kachar Hills.
Not such a.
The revenue officer of the North Kachar Hills shall file an affidavit as to whether there is any occupation or use of the land by any other person land which was allotted to the respondent number
Seven.
7 by any other person by carrying out any cultivation. The same be brought on record by filing an affidavit on or before 14th of August 2026. Let's see what happens. If there are somebody, consider giving that, because this will be help you out.